In this jaw-dropping decision-making that shook the whole diplomatic world, join me as we unpack 3 reasons why the African leaders kicked out Israel from the African Union. Trust me, you're going to want to stick around for the bombshell that we have in our third point. Let's get into the video. First point is historical relations. Israel, once a valid observer state in the African Union, they left in 2002. So what does a valid observer status means? This article says an observer status is a privilege granted by some organizations to non-members to give them an ability to participate in the organization's activities. Observer status is often granted by intergovernmental organizations to non-member parties and international non-governmental organizations that have an interest in the IGO's activities. Observers generally have a limited ability to participate in the IGO, lacking the ability to vote or propose resolutions. So basically what this means is observer status only means you just come there, you watch, but you don't participate in anything that is going on there. However, since Israel left in 2002, they've been trying to join the African Union back as an observer state member, especially when Palestine became an observer state member in 2013. However, as you already know, immediately they tried to join, South Africa and Algeria, they immediately opposed that decision, accusing Israel of discriminating against the Palestinians. Also, if you guys remember in my last video, South Africa, they still held their own vendetta against Israel because they felt betrayed by them because Israel supported the white apartheid regime that oppressed the black South Africans, and that was something that was still playing on the mind of the South Africans. So you will not fault them, or you will not be surprised that they did not trust the Israelites. Of course, that the saying goes, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. The second point is global influences. As we can see, more and more African nations are beginning to lose faith in the West and are beginning to gravitate towards a bloc called the BRICS. So the BRICS is a group of countries called Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. And these are due to so many reasons. We have disrespect, you have racism, you have white supremacy, you have empty promises, you have discrimination. So all these things are playing to the mind of Africans, and they are looking at the way the Chinese people are actually treating them. Just recently, we saw France getting kicked out from Niger and Burkina Faso and Mali. With China slowly becoming a force to be reckoned with, currently challenging the Western order, it's no surprise that most African countries are also gravitating towards China. And also because of the way Chinese are also treating Africans, they treat them with respect, with humility, they don't discriminate against them. We have this mutual understanding when we are doing business, and there's a growing pressure back home for more African countries to want to do business with Chinese just because of the way they are being treated by them, something that the West has not managed to do for years. It's all empty promises and lies and being treated like a secondary citizen. It's not a surprise that the last BRICS meeting that was held in Johannesburg, more than 30 African leaders were invited to this meeting in Johannesburg, and also more African countries are also willing to join BRICS now, because the last meeting held in Johannesburg was rumored to be a positive meeting. So there's a lot of excitement on the continent when it comes to projects from Chinese and from the BRICS, and of course this is continuously weakening the influence of the West on the continent. And also, since Israel is seen as an extension of the West, of course you're not going to be surprised that there's a lot of skepticism about their true intention of wanting to become a member of the African Union. So it's not a surprise that their observer status got rejected. Now this is the bombshell for you guys. The third point is the Israeli delegate, they sneaked into the African Union with fake badges. If you don't believe me, look at this article. This article says they were expelled from the African Union Conference Hall in Addis Ababa, where Israel participated as an observer on Saturday morning, reported the Jerusalem Post. A diplomatic source told the East African the delegate had sneaked in with fake badges. Just when you thought desperation couldn't get any crazier. Nothing screams desperation than showing up to a meeting that you're not invited to, and not just that, but also rocking up with fake badges. I mean, you can't make this shit up. And I know some of you are like, wait, how is this possible? Well, it's possible. As a matter of fact, it happens more times than you can even imagine. But the problem is they don't show it to you guys on TV because it doesn't fit into their narrative of Africa being dependent on the West. It doesn't, and this is why they don't show you guys. But you guys are going to be surprised as how the number of times that things like this happen. It's crazy. But God forbid this was an African delegate showing up to the European Union with a fake badge. oh, you best believe it's going to be everywhere. CNN, BBC, they're going to be blowing it up on your TV. Why? Because that fits better into their narrative. Of course, it does. So, if there's anything that I want you guys to understand in this video, is we've all been lied to. The scale of the lie is unfathomable for any of us to even imagine. We've all been played. I'm not saying everything we see on TV is a lie, but what I'm saying is I want you guys to question everything you see, because now we don't even know what to believe anymore. And it's very, very important as a human being that has a brain to not just take anything you are being told, but also question. And then if it makes sense, then it makes sense. But if it doesn't make sense, then it doesn't make sense. But you have every right as a human being to question anything you are being told, especially if it's coming from the Western media. This is the video for today, guys. Don't forget to like this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys want me to talk about this kind of topic too, let me know in the comments below. Or whatever you guys want me to talk about, let me also know in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out.